All right, guys. Today we are going to be testing some pop gadgets from Amazon. Now I know a lot of you are going to say, it's soda. It's called soda. You're wrong. It's called pop. So let's just get that straight right from the get-go. It's pop. If you don't call it pop, you're wrong. Okay, first gadget. The Beverage, I literally just read this for the first time. The Beverage Inverted Drinker. I thought that said the Beverage Inverter Drinker. I was gonna say that's a stupid name. So this thing, I actually bought two of these because this thing is supposed to be a stand. I didn't realize there was gonna be this many pieces. Good grief, how many pieces do you need? It's supposed to be a stand that you screw your 2-liter into the top of, and then it allows you to dispense your drink. That's all fine and dandy. But I found a second one. I don't know a whole lot about physics, but I don't think it's going to work because it doesn't elevate the 2-liter like this one does. It just sits like this. And the 2-liter screws in here. And then the nozzle is here. So if the 2-liter is here, shouldn't this thing only drain the pop down to the level of the nozzle so you'll never be able to use the full 2-liter? I think that's how physics works. So we're going to try that out. I'm not sure what's going on here. This thing is... Look how crooked that thing is. I guess that works. I guess we have to assemble this nonsense. Man, I didn't know we had to do all this. It would tighten up, not at the right angle. So what am I supposed to do? Just go a little bit loose and hope that that's tight enough for it not to leak? Because I can go one more, but I'm probably going to crack it. Oh. So badly, I don't want to crack that. Okay, that's good enough. Why do I have a thumbtack? Because I saw this one also came with a thumbtack. And I guess we have seals for the bottles. Kind of like a water hose. Now, we're going to be using Diet Coke. Not because I like Diet Coke, but because if it spills, it won't get sticky. Or it won't get as sticky. Okay. There's our first one. Okay. That feels incredibly unstable. I guess this one's not that stable either. I could see, like, really the only purpose I could see for these is maybe like some type of party, probably like a birthday party. I could easily see if you were trying to use this at like a kid's birthday party. I think both of these would get knocked over in a heartbeat. Let's see if they work. Beautiful. Is this what the thumbtack was for? Because it won't drain? To get like airflow to it? Okay. That was great. We got 95%. Let's try this one. Do we have the same problem? Oh yeah. Beautiful. That makes me feel like this is even dumber because if you have to poke holes in the bottle, that means if you're going to use this, you're basically committing to either drinking the entire 2-liter or drinking what you want of it and then throwing the rest away. Because it's not going to hold its carbonation once you poke holes in the bottle. Wow. This is what we're getting out of this? And these are cold, by the way. These are not warm. These were in the fridge for like 2 days. Every time. This is all you're getting. What? What's the purpose of this? Does it need more holes? Does it need more airflow? Like, what are we doing here? No. Same exact thing. Wow, what a useful gadget. Let's poke holes here too. Wow, essentially the same thing. What's the purpose of this? You just want your pop to just be converted into nothing but foam? I'm gonna give these the benefit of the doubt. Let's let them sit for like maybe 10 minutes. Let's assume maybe they got shook up whenever I flipped them upside down and all that. Let's just let them sit, stabilize. We'll try again. All right, before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. I've had my Helix mattress now for about a year and a half, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. My old mattress before this one was about 15 years old, and it felt like sleeping on a rock. This one feels like sleeping on a cloud. So I'm sure you're probably wondering, how do you get a Helix mattress for yourself? Well, it's very simple. You go to the Helix website and you take a sleep quiz. And during the sleep quiz, they ask you very basic questions like what kind of sleeper you are, your age, your height, your weight, all these basic questions. And then they give you a mattress suggestion. Like for me, I like to sleep on my back and my side. I got suggested the Helix Midnight, which was a perfect fit. So then after you take the sleep quiz and you choose a mattress, the best part happens. You don't have to go to the store and try to lug home some big mattress and try to like strap it to the roof of your car or some nonsense. You just order it and it comes rolled up in a box, shipped straight to your door. And then you just unpack it. It's simple as that. And then another huge plus side is that Helix has a 100-night sleep trial. All of the mattresses are also fiberglass free, and they have a 10-year warranty and financing options. So if you're looking to upgrade your mattress, right now is the time because Helix is doing their flash sale and you can get 27% off site-wide, and you also get 2 free pillows. So if you've been needing to upgrade your mattress for a while, now's the time, and you can click all of the links in the description. All right, it's been 10 minutes. Everything should be equalized. See what we got. Oops. Wow, look at that. We have straight foam. Again, what a great product. What a great invention. Oh, this one might actually be kind of... I mean, it's better. It's like 50-50 instead of, like 90-10. I don't understand. Is there a trick here? You can't go slow because then it's even worse. You can't go fast. So just like no matter what you do, it just comes out like this. There's no instructions, so I'm trying to read the box to see what to do. The top of the box, it says, he can keep bottle of gas in the drinking time, don't disappear, and can make the outflow of the liquid contain no bubble. What does that mean? Change the beverage appliance that slow down to certain extent, puncture small holes at the bottom of bottle to maintain flow rate. Okay? That's all the advice they give? Do we need more holes? Like, I think I did 5. Okay, that should be way more than enough. Oh, look. Wow. Imagine that. Exact same outcome. All right, just for fun, let's do this one. The same. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Both of these are trash, but I just want to see if I was right. And I'm going to empty this one down to the level of the nozzle and just see if it drains out the whole 2-liter, or actually, you know what? I'm just going to drain it. I'm just going to drain it into this bucket. And then let's see if it goes past the nozzle or if it stops. Oh, it's slowing down. Wow, imagine that. It's as far as it goes. Not only do neither one of these things work at all, this one can't even empty out the entire 2-liter. You also have to poke holes in the 2 liter. So if you buy this thing and you haven't seen a video like this, you would buy this, go to use it, poke holes in your 2 liter to try to use it, and then now you just have to throw this whole thing away, essentially, because you can't just take this off and flip it back over because it's all going to drain out through the holes. Like, it's just a waste. So I guess if you want to drink out of your 2 liter, you're going to have to be a peasant and just pour it in, just like a normal person, and you're not going to get to use these fancy, whatever you call it, distributing devices. So these are trash. Don't waste your time. All right, next product. This is called the Beverage Barricade. It says it's a 3-in-1. It's supposed to protect your drinks from it keeps bugs out, block dust and debris. It's supposed to open the can easier. It's supposed to require half the force, so you get no more broken nails, even though that's not a problem for me. And it's supposed to help you identify drinks. So, don't know exactly how this is supposed to work. All right, so we have just a regular can here. I guess you just slide this on there. I don't know why it says push right there, but you lift here. And I guess maybe push. Oh, wait, does it? Oh, never mind. I guess that's where you push, so it clips down on that lip right there. But barricade. Oh, so you can just like rotate it to block your drink? Does that? No. I was gonna say, does it prevent it from spilling? It absolutely does not. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know about you guys, but something I've noticed here recently is that this one's pretty good. But I've noticed recently that cans, for some reason, the tabs have been, it's almost like somebody at the factory is like gluing the tabs down. And sometimes when I go to open a can, I just cannot get my finger under there. And like, I end up having to do this weird like 2-finger thing where I try to like get the meat of my finger to like bite into the little pointy parts of the tab to try to get it open. I don't know what's going on at these factories, but the tabs over the last few years have definitely gotten more difficult to open. So this is actually pretty cool. Slide right in. Perfect. You don't want bugs to get in there, you flip it like that, and you can just drink your drink. I guess that's it. There's not much more to say. Works great. So if you're looking for something like this, Beverage Barricade. Seems like a good product. So I just got completely ahead of myself, and I only tested it on 1 can whenever I had 2 cans to test, because I wanted to see if it was going to work on these little tiny miniature cans, these little 7.5 ounce cans. Because it says it works on all standard cans, but, oh yeah, that's going to work just fine. Opens it up just fine. Clips down just like normal. Yeah, everything about that functions just like normal. So yeah, you can use it on standard cans and miniature cans. All right, next product. The Magic Opener. But it's just supposed to be a as seen on TV style bottle opener that's supposed to be able to open all kinds of bottles. It's supposed to be able to open 2 different size bottle caps. I guess small and extra small. Those look the exact same size. Now look at it. It has a bottle opener on one side, and then, this thing on the top for pop cans. So let's test out all of the features. We'll start off with the pop can thing. Wow. That literally just peeled the entire thing open. Trying to open a can of pop. Wow. Oh, it finally got it. I swear I thought this piece was about to snap off. This thing is such garbage. So that worked, just barely, but now this thing's kind of broken. I wonder if it'll snap back together. You can hold it together. We can just pretend like it didn't break. Next, we have bottle opener. This is a Hank's Vanilla Cream Soda, if you're curious, that I've never had before. Okay, that actually worked really well. On a side note, that's actually really good. Never had that. That's good. And then we're supposed to be able to open with some bottle caps. Oh, that actually worked really good. That worked flawless. The teeth kind of dug in perfect. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still going to recommend that you stay away from this thing. Even though it did work perfect on the bottles, or on all the bottles. But this is just unacceptable. You're like, your product cannot be just snapping in half when you just try to use it. That's ridiculous. I'm going to recommend staying away from this. But it does work on some things. Next, we're going to just go right into our next product, which is going to be the Fizz Fresh. No more flat drinks. This, as far as I understand, is supposed to be better than just putting the cap back on your bottle. So you're supposed to use this, I guess. It's one of those devices where you like pump it up. There's like numbers. I don't know why there's numbers. So you're supposed to put this on instead of your bottle cap. I don't know what these numbers correlate with. You're supposed to pump it up. I assume maybe the numbers correlate with like the pressure. The numbers actually don't seem to correlate with anything. So let's put it on number 1. It goes all the way up to 31. Let's go all the way up to 31. There doesn't seem to be a difference. So I don't know what the numbers do. But anyway, this is supposed to be better than just putting the cap back on. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put these right back in the fridge, come back in 24 hours, and then I'll taste them, and we'll see if there's a difference. We'll see if this really is better. Maybe this does keep it fresher for longer. We'll see. All right, this next one is so stupid. So stupid. It is the drinking helmet. Don't know how I've never, ever ended up with one of these. But somehow I have not. I think it's pretty straightforward. Oh, you gotta pinch it off. Oh, I bet you gotta pinch it off because of gravity. They'll just like drain. I didn't think about that. Does that really go like that? Oh, make it like that. There we go. Okay. Then we take 2 cans. Whoa. Oh, this thing sucks. Okay. Okay. And now, I gotta stay perfectly balanced or else I'm gonna spill it. Where's my hose at? Oh, there it is. This sucks. This is horrible. Well, look, what is this? It's like running down my arm. And I can't really move my head to look because I'll spill it out of the top of the cans. Okay. This sucks. This is horrible. No wonder these things aren't very popular. Like, it sucks that you gotta... Oh, maybe I can just hold it up. Oh, yeah, because look, if I bring it down, it's gonna leak. No, not that doesn't even work. Okay, who came up with this? This sucks. This is like a... If I had to rate this thing out of 10, this is like a 0 out of 10. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's just not make a mess. Okay. I'm going to dispose of this. Actually, I don't even know how I'm going to do that. It's down my arm, it's in the floor, it's all over the table. How would you, like, logically use that? If you see these things at, like, sporting events and stuff, how would you do that? Like, say if you had, like, 2 beers in here and you were at a baseball game, you'd have to walk around like this and keep your head perfectly still. And then every time you go to drink, it's going to, like, foam out and, like, spew all over the place. This thing all around sucks, and it's stupid. 0 out of 10. All right, it has been 24 hours. And here's something interesting. I put both these in the fridge. They sat in the fridge for 24 hours, like I said. This is the one that I just put the cap back on. This one, pretty pressurized. This is the one that I pumped up. Not pressurized at all. I mean, maybe a little. It's got a little bit, but most of the pressure has leaked off. So I'm going to say that this one is probably going to be flat, and this one's probably going to be fine, which means that this product is pretty much useless. Man, how tight did I put that on there? Definitely wasn't loose. That's not a problem. Okay. Also, if you notice, there was no tss. Let's see. I bet that's going to be flat. Let's try this. Yeah, like completely flat. That tastes fresh. Tastes like I just opened it. Well, that might be a little bit exaggeration. Not like I just opened it, but way better than this. This is completely flat. I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, there's a little bit in there, but it ain't much. Yeah. Not even enough to overflow out of there. Carbonation aside, the flavor is still the same, but I don't think that has anything to do with this. I think you could have left this in the fridge without a cap and the flavor would still be the same. But you don't have the carbonation, which is the entire point. So this little pumper-upper device, useless. Our next little gadget, this is called Pop the Top. This is a different style bottle opener that apparently you're just supposed to be able to push this thing down and it'll pop the bottle cap off. It says it won't damage bottle caps and that it is perfect for collectors. So, okay, I guess that's it. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just got like a spring action, like with a little piece of metal right here, and you just, I guess, just stuff it on there, and then it'll, by pushing it down, it just forces the cap off. I mean, is it that easy? You just, that was so easy. I don't know why, but the way, whenever you watch it work, it seems like you would have to like kind of push down and then maybe like twist it back a little bit to kind of pop it off. That was flawless. And it did not damage the bottle cap. That kind of blows my mind. Let's do that again. So there is kind of some finesse to it. That is such a simple device, but that blows my mind. I would give that like a 10 out of 10. It does exactly what it says it's supposed to do, doesn't damage the bottle caps, and it's so easy. Just boop, and you're done. I really like that. All right, last but not least, we have the Freeze Miracle. This is supposed to be some type of frozen cup or sleeve device that you pour a drink into, and you squeeze it, and then it turns your drink into a slushie. Not sure how it's going to do that, but we'll see. So I've put this in the freezer for about 24 hours, and we're supposed to... Wait a minute. I don't think we were supposed to take this one off. I think we were just supposed to take this one off. I think it's just like full of ice or something. And you take a chilled beverage, it says. So this has been in the fridge for also about 24 hours. Alright. And you just squeeze. Be interesting to see how this compares to inconsistency to something like the Ninja Slushie that I just did a video about not long ago. Do I really have to work it back and forth, or shouldn't it just turn into a slushie kind of on its own? Oh, I actually see it working. It actually is turning into a slushie. This is actually working. And fast, too. I don't know if doing it more makes it happen faster, or... Wow, okay. So they gave us this little straw with a spoon tip. Let's go ahead and take this off. Yeah, look at that. That's a slushie. And that's a thick slushie, too. That's thicker than the Ninja slushie did, I'm pretty sure. And you can just eat it. Yeah, that's a slushie. Okay. That worked perfectly. Because it said within like 2 minutes, I think. In a few minutes. So like 3 minutes. I felt like that was probably like 2 or so. And it gave us a perfect slushie. You can't be mad at something that does exactly what it says it's going to do. And it works great. That's a great way to end it. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.